Yo, hello, morning everybody. So guess what? And by the way, how is everybody? I'm loving life at the moment. Sunshine in the UK. We're coming up to the longest day of the year. I love the seasons. I'm starting to really love the seasons, guys, and have more appreciation for life and living in such a northern latitude. Because the norther, the higher up you are, the more the seasons are a factor, right? The spring, summer, the autumn, the winter. Um, I'm really starting. Maybe it's because of age. I'm getting a bit older now. I'm not a young baby anymore. 33 years old, a very special year. But yeah, I'm really appreciating the sun. It's really fucking cool. It's so powerful. But the seasons too. I'm gonna go into the winter if I'm in the UK this year, with more appreciation. Um, the sun is cool, but I think that the way I look at life now, maybe because I live in the UK, the tropics, it's a bit boring, isn't it? If you've always got sun, it's always sun shining out there. You need the contrast in duality, um, to appreciate life. You need contrast because we abide, in my opinion, by the laws of duality. Opposites. Everything is opposite in this creation as God, as you are God. But to experience growth, you need challenge, duality. For the man, there is the woman, the opposite. For the true happiness, there is pain and suffering. For true happiness. Um, and for appreciation of the weather, life, sun, you also need the clouds, you need the winter time. See how it works? Yeah, the sun's out there, it's fucking amazing. But hey, let's actually get to the topic at hand. This. I fucking love this so much. People that don't try shit in life are missing out. I know on a deeper level, everyone comes to things at the right moment in time and don't try too hard with people. But when anything I've ever done is always an obligation. Hey, Richie, man, you know the power of this stuff, man. You dropped 7 in one go. Respect. I dropped 4. I've got the nice taste in my mouth. I've really started to like the taste of this, guys. I know that. Oh, fuck taste. I know that. I drink Age urine for fuck's sake, but I've actually got it in my mouth, and I really do like the taste of it. I think it's because of the association with the power of something. Same with the aged urine and all the bad things that don't smell or taste good. Um, if something doesn't taste good but gives you a shit ton of benefits, you feel amazing afterwards. My brain makes the neuroassociation between, oh, this taste, which is on the surface bad, but the benefits kick in, and I start loving the taste of it. Same with the aged urine and anything bad. So that overrides for me the taste thing. I don't let taste stop me from doing the best stuff. But my god, this is powerful shit, man. Like, I've been doing, I've been getting back on my focusing a bit more on my health than normal, guys, because I've just gone through periods this year of like business, money, messaging people, fuck health a little bit, or maintain a bog standard. But like for example, the last 5 days I've been doing yoga. Last 4 days, I'm gonna do yoga every single day now for 30 days and see if that feels. My divine energy is feeling great when I do focus in on the health protocols, getting on the 1 meal a day, the yoga. I can feel the clean energy inside my body, so I already feel great when I wake up in the morning, like I did this morning. But then I dropped the old 0 in because, as we all know, guys, there is no limit to the capacity of the human body to feel amazing within the laws of duality. There's no limit to there's no ceiling cap, because people often say, "Oh, but I don't need supplements. I feel good." Oh, good. You feel good. You don't need supplements. Yes, but you don't get it, my brother and sister. There is no ceiling cap to how good you can feel. You already feel good. Oh, do you want to try and feel better? Yeah, go for it. You feel good. Well, guess what? You can feel even better than good. You can feel amazing. Oh, but I feel amazing. Oh, so you can feel double amazing. Oh, but I already feel double amazing. Okay, so you can. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? This realm school of Earth is here for us to explore how far we can take our energy, our happiness, our divinity, our motivation, because this raises the dopamine a lot. I haven't got to stuff in it, but um, this just wakes the brain up. Also, this is a really good thing to take to unlearn, in my opinion, Because a lot of people here, like myself, used to think caffeine is bad. Caffeine in all aspects is a bad thing. Caffeine. I used to think that too. Not anymore. So this is a good route into this is a good route into unlearning caffeine is bad for you in all instances. There's so much dogma out there that we need to unlearn, guys. Even possibly salt, in my opinion. All salts are bad for you. Yeah, I think that needs to be unlearned too. I learned that with a clean slate. I learned that with the Quinton water, Rene Quinton, who healed people with salt water, seawater. Salt's not all bad. But yeah. Shout out to Nita Tom. Yes, bro, definitely. The legend. The divine masculine himself. Funny dude, you're a cool dude, man, so that's cool. But yeah, this is divine. I still got taste in my mouth. This is fucking epic. This wakes the brain up. Like, I was already feeling good this morning. And I took this. 4. What I do with this is I cycle on and off. I think there's a value in that. I also think there's value in taking more than one. But I also, this is complicated supplements because yeah, they wake people up, but some people are so toxic that even 1 or 2 of these and they don't report a difference. Like someone yesterday on the Zooms for this. Some people are so toxic that even the neurotransmitters can't even fucking work properly. So one doesn't do anything for them. One did things for me. Some people are so behind in their health, and that's okay. That it doesn't wake up, but it does for me. I took 4, and I'm like now like whoa, because what it does is it opens up the dopamine pathways. One of the primary reasons, I don't think it's only that, is because it's got velvet bean seed powder, which is a supplement I've never taken before. Oops, it's breaking up. So yeah, velvet bean seed powder. If you look into the individual ingredients of velvet bean seed powder, has a mega amount of L-Dopa, which is the precursor to dopamine. I mean, there's a precursor called tyrosine, which is also in here, but I don't think that's as good. The L-Dopa is the precursor you'll love in this. I don't think it's the only reason why it's amazing. I do think it's a major reason why it's amazing, and it spikes L-dopamine to a level you won't believe. But not to an out-of-control cocaine spike of dopamine, because that's why they put the caffeine in there. So that's genius to have figured out that the caffeine is needed as the buffer to optimize your dopamine to fuck without freaking you out to an addiction phase like cocaine, where it gets out of hand. So even if you took 7 of these like Rich Hewlett, I don't think it'd be out of hand. I mean, damn, I've taken 5 in one go. Maybe I should take 6 or 7. 3's enough. 3 or 4 is enough to wake your brain up. Your brain feels alive. When you spike your dopamine to the highest level potential without freaking yourself out, and serotonin too, you feel really good. What does dopamine do for me? Well, my my reaction speed goes up. That's not really why I love it. I think it's because my motivation goes up more than normal. I'm already a motivated guy. We've all got shit to do here. I already know what I need to do. I'm already gonna walk my path, even if I didn't take Zerin. But it just helps, and like, I'm way more motivated than normal. One thing with this is I get way more conscious and present to the moment with it. Really good before meditation too. Like, oh my god. And also, I can say this on this live, but we can't say it for the official company line. But Velvet Bean Seed Powder is mildly psychedelic. It's got 5-MeO DMT in it, at small degrees. Small, but significant. It's got DMT. There's a lot of interesting things with the natural product Velvet Bean Seed Powder that explain why you feel very present to the moment. It's like, oh, yeah, if you take enough of this, it's like microdosing psilocybin. That's another one that's cool, but we just can't say that because, oh, normal people that come into these things don't want to be taking psychedelics. Oh, that's another reason I think why people freak out. So some people, when they take one, don't feel any benefits, but also some people, when they take 2 or 3, it's too much because they got a lot of, in my opinion, healing to do, and even a very small amount of microdosing psilocybin like this, it can freak people out because. But then what happens with people is that freaking out because they're not used to that expansion consciousness means they don't like the product and they blame the product when actually what they need is their own fucking healing because they can't even handle a mild dose of psychedelics. Wow. So each their own. But for me, the benefits that I love is the divinity that comes from zeroing. So it spikes your dopamine a lot, zeroing, and obviously the more you take, the better. Now I call it the divine masculine neurotropic because, and this is important information, when you spike your dopamine, you spike by consequence your testosterone. There's an bidirectional relationship between dopamine and testosterone. When your testosterone is low, your dopamine is low. When your dopamine goes up a lot through this, your testosterone goes up. So therefore you feel more manly. And we all know that the masculine is under attack, and basically there's a lot of guys out there, not even through their own fault, that have a low testosterone level due to not looking after themselves, not knowing about health. And one way to take back your power is to spike your testosterone and feel like a man by taking this and dropping a load of these. So it feels amazing to have high testosterone levels. It's very, I think it's almost impossible to have too much testosterone, maybe, but there's definitely a mass trauma collectively around too much estrogen in guys and not enough testosterone. So that's why I call it divine masculine. You get the dopamine spike, increased reactions, increased motivation, and increased testosterone, and they're all linked. If you're more motivated, you already are a divine masculine, right? That's what the masculine is, motivated. So that's cool. Lastly, I'll read. These are just little benefits, and I'm working on the root book, by the way. My 8th one shall come out by the next few weeks, definitely by the end of August. So I'm thinking through the zeroing, all the benefits that I love about it. One of them that I love about it too is when you spike your serotonin, dopamine. Serotonin is really important for pooing. Every time I take zeroing, I feel like needing to go for a poo more than any other supplement I take, and it always confuses me. But then it shouldn't really confuse me because when your serotonin is spiked or you optimize it, serotonin is made in the gut. Serotonin, if you look on Google, is actually needed for peristalsis. It's actually a key hormone, key element, whatever you want to call it, for good bowel movements. So every time I take the zeroin, I feel like a poo with it more than any other supplement. I'm like, oh, okay. So that tells me the truth of what they say about the zeroin, that it does spike not just your dopamine, it spikes your serotonin. High serotonin is good, needed for good sleep. It's needed for good poos. Again, for good sleeps. This is an irony in that, considering it's got caffeine. Apparently, caffeine disturbs your sleep. You get epic sleeps when you take zeroin, and that's because I think also for a good sleep you need high dopamine and serotonin. Serotonin is converted into melatonin, and melatonin gives you a good sleep, right? It's the good sleep hormone. It's essential. Well, the more serotonin you make with this, the more melatonin you'll make at night, so that'll give you a good sleep. But also tied in with that, part of having a good sleep is having high dopamine. People with low dopamine, actually, low dopamine is called Parkinson's, basically, and all that shit. Dementia is low dopamine. If you have low dopamine in your body, or not optimal levels, you will have a restless sleep because dopamine hormone is essential at nighttime to keeping your body still. Now, the stiller your body is kept unconsciously during sleep, the better you will sleep. So when you spike your dopamine in the daytime, a lot, your body will stay fucking still unconsciously at nighttime, giving you the best sleep possible. So therefore, you will have an epic sleep on this shit. It's as simple as that. Look at the simple brain that I've got. It's just simple. Like, keep it fucking simple, and you'll have great sleep. This is also good for Parkinson's and Alzheimer's prevention, and for people that have actual Parkinson's and dementia, unfortunately, because of the dopamine, which pretty much is, I feel, the reason why people get Parkinson's dementia, because they've had low dopamine their entire lives. It's just got out of hand. If you keep spiking yourself with dopamine, having good levels of that hormone from younger age onwards, you'll never get fucking Parkinson's, and you'll have a great sleep. Oh, and Parkinson's dementia comes about because of shitty sleep, but then if you get good sleep with a high dopamine from this, then you're good to go. This will also teach you the power of neurotransmitters. People underestimate the power of hormones. Like, people think it's minerals. We all go through biases, I understand that. People think it's minerals, vitamins. This will teach you the power of serotonin and dopamine. The power of your own body's hormones. Like, it spikes them. And then you'll feel fucking epic. And it feels really good to have high dopamine and serotonin levels. And you can do it with pills. Lastly, I'll leave you with, you can actually do this shit with pills. I was dead against supplements for a long time, thinking that the body's all powerful. I just need urine, the sun, the ground. Those are all cool. My God, don't abandon the free stuff. Never. But you can spike yourself to unparalleled, uncharted levels with giving things a go. You know, you just can, and that's cool. But I'm grateful for supplements that I found that can help people and help myself selfishly. Because yeah, I like spiking myself. It's great. I fucking like it, man. I need a shit now, so better go. But yeah, that's what happens when you take too much of this stuff. That's good. Clean the bowels out in the morning. Yep. Yeah. So that's it. All right, guys. The divine masculine. Awaken it up. Like, see your body's potential here. Like, it's great fun. Life. I feel very cool. Like, meditation time maybe now. Zero in and meditation will teach you a lot about the power of this stuff too. So yeah, have a good day. Peace. Love you.